don't be an animal. Here, shooting any session with the most minimal amount of gear possible. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel today. So today we're gonna be shooting at Laguna Beach City Hall, which is different than Laguna Hills Civic Center, which is where we normally shoot. But the premise of the video today is gonna be shooting any session with the most minimal amount of gear possible. I think that a lot of the times we get caught up on the equipment instead of focusing on what is gonna give me the best results. And I think a really good example that I have is Andrew, when he first started with us. He's one of our lead photographers now. He thought that I was shooting with 5 lights and doing all these setups. And when he was done, at the end of the day, he goes, the most shocking thing about today is how simple you kept everything. And to me, I go, the more you throw at a wall, the more that things can go wrong. So to me, I want to keep it as simple as possible. I want to keep it as minimal as possible. Even though we usually bring an assistant almost on every shoot, I don't want them lugging things around like a camel. I would rather they focus on spreading the dress, making sure things are out of the pockets, being my second pair of eyes, instead of focusing on did light C, D, and F go off or whatever. Like, I don't care, and I don't think our couples are ever gonna book us because our lighting at the reception with drunk uncle dancing is tremendous. They don't care. They just want you to capture that moment. So today I'm gonna be using very minimal equipment. I got my Sony A9. This is the very last session that I'm shooting with this camera because the A7 is on the way. And then 35 to 150 because it's amazing. And we have a few videos about that if you guys want to go and check it out. The X3 because I need something to fire off my flashes. The only other lens that I'm going to carry is the 17 to 28 from Tamron. Again, we have a video on this lens as well if you guys want to go and check it out. And then obviously I carry extra batteries, extra memory cards. That goes without saying. You should carry all that stuff as well. And then the other thing I'm going to be using is the Godox AD200 or Evolve 200, whatever, it's the same thing. With the mag mod equipment, so we're going to carry a CTO, a grid, and a sphere. Those are really the only things we're going to carry. We may also carry an umbrella for family photos. Sometimes we do that. But generally speaking, usually I do a grid, CTO, and a bubble, and I attach it to this so that way it just goes with me everywhere I go. The umbrella, yeah, I guess we'll carry it with us, just in case. We typically, especially when we're shooting like daytime, weddings, ceremonies, engagements, typically we don't carry the second flash. Usually we do that if we're doing a night shot and we want backlighting or we want, to light up the wall and give it some color. During the daytime, we just want an extra flash in the front or one flash in the front just to kind of fill in or to fight the sun if the sun decides to come out today. That way, this is definitely powerful enough. Again, we have a video on this, multiple videos that show how good this thing is. Oh, and don't be an animal. Here, always carry mints. This is very important. That's as minimal as we're gonna keep it. Carry mints, that way when you're talking to them, it doesn't, you don't scare them away. Nice. Felix, let me have you looking at Sharon right there. Nice, good, beautiful. Now Felix looking this way. Sharon looking at Felix right there. Hold that, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Go ahead and bend that knee just a pinch. Good, and then exactly looking this way. So right there, ready, 1, 2, 3. Nice, and again, 1, 2, 3. Good. As you walk, I would say, Sharon, I'm gonna have you like a quarter of a step, just a little in front. So when I'm shooting from the side, I can see both of you. Okay. And as you walk, I want you guys to look at each other, smiling, happy, not so much talking, because the blah blah faces, you're not gonna want those. So just smiling. Okay. And the last thing I always like to say, actually one last thing. Sharon, when you walk, put one foot in front of the other, just like this. Again, it's for your shoulders so they rotate as you walk. There we go. Looking at each other and action, go ahead. Nice, beautiful, nice. Let me show you guys, it looks really pretty. Oh yeah. Nice, give her a little kiss on the side of the forehead right there. Yeah. And then both of you guys right there, eyes closed. When he kisses you, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys. Nice, yeah. There we go. On this side. There we go. Go ahead, Felix. Rotate your body a tiny bit. Good. And then looking straight this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. I'm going to put it in silence, but I swear I'm shooting. Let's do a little walking shot right here, right where you guys are. And you're going to walk directly towards me this way. So it's going to be a little diagonal to the path. I would say, Felix, if you want to take, hand out of the pocket. And then as you're walking, looking at each other, and action. Go ahead. Nice. Awesome. Sharon, looking this way. Good. Let me have you, Sharon. Yep, move your hair right there. Good. And yep, you got it. There we go. Time for a little yoga. There we go. Nice. And then Sharon looking this way. Nice. Good, good, good. And then Felix, I want you to go in and whisper a little something in her ear right there. There. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Sharon looking this way. Nice. Sharon looking at the camera this